Lucille's birthday was 4 days away, but her grandma's present came early. She begged to open it right then. Her older sister Frances and brother Franklin watched. "A tutu," Lucille said. "I'm a dancer." Frances shook her head. "I've had ballet and tap, Lucille. You don't know any steps." "I do too know steps," said Lucille. "Not real ones, the kind you learn in dancing classes," said Frances. "Who cares," said Lucille, and twirled around. "You look silly," said Franklin. Lucille didn't listen. She twirled and wore the tutu all day long. "My, you certainly love that tutu," said Lucille's father that night at dinner. "I'm going to sleep in it," said Lucille. "You'll wreck it," said Frances. "I have an idea," said Lucille's mother. "Let's keep the tutu nice and fresh. Lucille can give a performance on her birthday." "Yippee!" said Lucille. So on the first day, Lucille practiced twirling. On the second day, Lucille tried leaps and jumps. On the third day, she invented a new way to hop. And on the fourth day, she made up some brand new steps and practiced her curtsies. That night, Lucille dreamed about her performance. She dreamed there was a stage and lights. She twirled, she pranced, she leaped, she hopped. People screamed and clapped. She bowed and she curtsied. Then she woke up. It was her birthday! Lucille could hardly wait to give her performance that night. First, the family gathered in the living room to give Lucille her presents. Frances wore her tap shoes. Franklin wore his hockey shirt. Lucille's father gave her a pair of real ballet slippers. Lucille's mother gave her a sparkly crown. "Now I'm going to get dressed for my performance," Lucille said. There was a shriek and then a roar. "Where's my tutu?" Lucille shouted. Suddenly a pink blur flashed by as Franklin rode his bike through the living room. "Look at my hat!" he yelled. "My tutu!" cried Lucille. "Whoever heard of a crybaby ballerina?" said Frances. She began to do a tap dance. "This is called the Shim Sham Shimmy," she said. "Stop dancing!" Lucille yelled at Frances, but Frances kept tapping. Franklin whooped and crashed into Frances. "My tutu!" cried Lucille. "Time out," their mother said. "Give the tutu back now, Franklin." "It's Lucille's turn," said their father. "Turn?" said Lucille. "It's my performance." "Is everyone ready now for Lucille's performance?" their mother asked. "I'm going to do 3 twirls first," said Lucille. "They're called pirouettes," said Frances. Suddenly the lights went out and beautiful music filled the air. "Presenting Lucille," said their father. Lucille twirled, then ran on her tiptoes and waved her arms very fast. She hummed. "This is the hummingbird step," she said. Next she stood on one leg and stuck the other up high behind her. "An arabesque," announced her mother. Lucille loved the sound of the word, so she did another one. "Ooh," said Franklin. "So graceful," said her father. "Like a butterfly," said her mother. "That's really good," said Frances. The music stopped. Everyone cheered and clapped, even Frances and Franklin. Lucille bowed and curtsied. Then the lights blinked on and off. Lucille's mother stood in the doorway holding a birthday cake with 4 candles and 1 to grow on. "Happy birthday to you," everyone sang. "Your pirouettes are really good," Frances said. "I call them twirls," Lucille answered. "They were fast," said Franklin. "Thank you," said Lucille. Lucille was so tired, she put her head down by her plate and fell asleep before she ate her cake. She felt herself being lifted into the air. She felt the scratchy brush of the tutu, and then the soft fuzz of her pajamas. She was already dreaming when she thought she heard someone say, "What a day," starring Lucille. The end.